How are we going, everybody? I haven't been in the orchard for a few weeks, admittedly. The weather's been pretty bad. I've been running around like a blue-ass fly. But anyway, we're out here now. I just want to have a look around and see what these trees are doing. Nectarines have sort of come good. I found the broken branch on one of them, but we're standing next to a plum tree. It's got a lot of new growth on it, but look at all these plums down here at the bottom. It's crazy, isn't it? That is to die for. Now, I'm concerned this year we're going to cop a hiding by the birds. Nevertheless, let's progress. This is another one, but look at the leaves on this now. I don't know if you can see, it's very late in the day, so the shadows are really long. It's like a shot hole on it. You can see it's been hit all over it. It's still got some fruit. Well, it actually has got some good fruit on it. Look down here. Plenty of fruit. Now, I must confess, I've been turning on the irrigation, and this is what I think everybody should be doing as well. Inspect your irrigation at least once a month. Go for a walk and just walk along the pipeline to see if it's all connected well and it's not leaking anywhere, because that's what's happened here. So I found, well, I didn't find the leak, but I found the huge puddle right at the beginning of the orchard. So needless to say, a lot of these trees haven't received the amount of water that I thought that I've been giving them. So I've got to go back and fix that pipe, cut the weeds down, because they loved all the compost and superfood we put down on the ground. So they've all taken off. But here's another plum. However, look at that. These aren't ready. It's hard to tell. I mean, it's way too early, but it's still hard to tell because they're starting to colour up a lot. There's way too many on here. This one's broken open already. Can't see that. It's been taken a bite of. Wait, oh, wait. I think we've got some early ones. Oh, no, wait a second. Yeah, they're not quite ready. No, they're not. But I'm game to taste one. Look, they call this one organic. Oh. I'm going to persevere with it because it's fresh. Oh. Actually, you get used to it after a while. Next, I'm telling you, you get used to it. Have a look at this apple tree. Oh, guys, I know you're all saying, what are you doing, Vasily? You've got to thin it out. You're going to have to fight me to do it. I haven't got the heart. I just want to look at it. You know, it's such a picturesque tree, the way it's, you know, with all the fruit on it. I just haven't got the heart to take it off yet. And it's got a good shape on it too. We've actually got this one opened up. I can't do a hell of a lot because of the growth that's leaning slightly over. That's all the bloody headwinds we get here all the time. But if you come around, wow, it's nuts. Well, let's have a look at the soil underneath. This is where we've composted, where you can see all the weeds coming through. Oh, geez, it's dry. It's dried up. But it's moist down here. No, there's moisture there. See that? It's dry on the surface. I mean, we put the mulch on, but the wind's blown a lot of it away, and I just haven't had a chance to put any wood chips. This is what it needs now. It's a thick layer of wood chips on it, aged, you know, native bark mix. That'll be really good for these trees. But look, they don't look like they're stressed. I mean, the roots are far down below. We top dress this with our compost, our superfood and all that. So you can see it's starting to raise up and it's a little bit wider. Ignore the weeds, they'll be fine. We'll get rid of those. It's companion planting. Nature's helping us. Not as moist as I'd like it to be, but there is moisture in there. That's just under the mulch there now. That's because the bloody irrigation hasn't turned on. We had a leak. Who knows how long it's been leaking for. Now, I brought my pruners here. My low is number one here to prune this tree. Well, not to prune this tree down, just in case I need to do any prunes or any broken parts or branches on it, because sometimes with the high winds, when they have more fruit on them, there's a chance it'll be a broken branch. And sometimes the birds do it too. All the fruit's down at the bottom here. This is all the new growth that we've got on here. And I'm telling you, it's going to put on another metre on top of this. This is what we've got to look out for in summertime. It's a bit early now, but we're coming close to it. So normally you prune it right back after you've harvested your fruit, or unless you've got some overgrown branches or they're leaning on each other or they're sort of damaged or something like that, you can prune them earlier, but that's what we've got to take off. Because I want this tree at this height here. Yeah, that's 6.5 foot, right? I'm sitting on a mound, so if I come off the mound, there we that's the way, boy. I want it to be as tall as me. 6.5 foot. What's that in metric? 1.8, 2 metres. This is what I mean. Now, we got parent cherry slug, but it also goes on the quince tree. And that's what's happened here. The buggers. I've got to come out here and spray it. See the little grub there? Oh, those are caterpillars. It's not a parent cherry slug there, folks. This is loaded by caterpillars. We've got to get on top of this. Soapy water and a little bit of oil will fix it. Oh my Lord, look at this. Seriously? Geez, I'm just going to cut these things off carefully, put them down. And people, I don't care what you're thinking, you're killing life and nature. You're killing my tree. Look at this. What, sweetheart? No, it's not pat times. No, no. You can do that with me. You can step on them. Jeez, look at them. Look. They're all dropping. Look, can you see them? What a bloody mess, eh? Hey, this is what happens when you... Oh, my God. Look at up there. There's a party going on up there. You thought this is a party? Have a look at that. All right? I don't care what anyone says. If you can recognise a caterpillar, what type it is, I'm trying to guess. Is it a tent caterpillar, web caterpillar? Can't tell. I'm no expert at these little things there. I know how to control them. This is one way. Look what they've done to the leaf. They've eaten the leaf completely. Almost skeletonized it like a parent cherry slug. That's what I thought it was initially. But obviously it's a caterpillar. So, that branch is going straight up. That's coming off completely. There you go. Anybody missing the caterpillars? Jesus, it's amazing how they'll all congregate together on the one leaf and just have a mass feast. It's crazy, isn't it? So how do we control this? Well, in this sort of level of this infestation, I tell you, you've got to cut and remove and squash. So this is going to be pretty sad, but I'm sorry, folks. It's one way. If you don't like it, don't watch. The other way is spraying as well, but I mean, this is excessive. Completely dried up. Bugger me. Bugger me. Well, there you go. No. Seriously? Is that more interesting? Really? Really? Now, this tree is loaded with fruit, and, at a glance, you'd say, from a distance, you're saying it's doing really well. It's going to be thirsty, so the irrigation's got to be repaired. I'm not going to get a chance now. I'll do it in the morning. But we're going to come back and spray this tree as well. We're going to do our oil and soap water spray. Sweetheart, really, really, stop, stay, down, go down, down. That's it, yeah. We'll do a soapy water spray on it, folks. Let's see if we can clean it up, but I'm going to cut the bulk of it off, get as much of it off as I can by hand and squash it, and then spray it and do that every 2 weeks. But look at this one next door. There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely nothing wrong with this one. The wind's knocked it really hard on this side, and the fruit's really small. It's still way too early for this tree, but not a single caterpillar, not that I could see of. And every leaf is clean, pretty good. We've got a couple of discoloured leaves, but that's not from an insect at all. But this one here, they've gone hard on it. And they're the same variety from memory. Just knocked it out for 6. So check out your trees, folks. You just don't know. And this time of the year, when we get a spike in temperature, and oh God help us, we're going to get to 30 degrees after Wednesday, I think it is, or after today, that's when you're watching it, and it's going to be 30s all the way through to the following week. So I've been fixing irrigation, and I highly advise you to do the same. Get more mulch onto your garden, because that will save your soil from dehydrating and killing off all the life in the soil and saving you the watering. So part of the saviour on these trees is that we've got mulch, even though the irrigation's there, but it hasn't been working properly. So that's it. Speechless, the amount of caterpillars on this one tree. Oh, well, we're going to go around through all the other trees and pray that we haven't got any more bugs or problems on there. Take care.